is great. That's all the feedback I have to give to you. Thank you. Come again. No, just kidding. I'm sure I can find something that's terrible with yours too. Okay. Let's start with your latest one. I'm not gonna give you feedback because I already know I gave you feedback on this one, and I can tell you didn't actually implement it a lot. You didn't. Shame on you. Shame on you. Campfire. I don't mind it, but it's a bit spread out. The color is a bit saturated. Your campfire is I can't even see the campfire, but apparently it can light a lot. Campfire don't actually light as much as people think. I like this, but again, you have to keep in mind your values. What's up? Isn't there? Where's the shortcut for me? Does this go black and white on your side? Is it black and white when I do this on my screen? It's like a hotkey to grayscale very quickly, so I don't have to go into Photoshop. Does that work? Is it like black and white when you're watching it right now, or is it just still color? Tell me. Tell me. Let me know. I want to know if it works. Tell me. Does it work? Someone tell me. Is it black and white or color? Is it black and white or color? Come on, tell me. Tell me. Because otherwise I have to go in Photoshop. Tell me. No one wants to tell me. Fine, be like that. Don't be afraid with, it's quite black. Radiantly speaking. So don't be afraid to have some more light. It's very bright, then dark, and that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. Once a bit, no. Why? Oh, where is the image? There is the image. Let's take this image. Okay. We show this Pablo also. Yeah, we go through with Pablo. Pablo came a bit late, maybe. Okay. Where did the image go? Did it go somewhere else? I'm definitely getting tired, aren't I? Where did it go? There. I did save, and I put it here. There it is. Okay. And we're supposed to go here, and there we have it. Okay. Yeah. I'm so weird today, aren't I? That's okay. Some of us are just mentally unstable, and it's okay. It's okay for the world to know that. All right. I wouldn't mind. It's kind of very black. See, this is why I don't like fog. When people give me images, I can't do it because the fog really takes away all of the information. And then there's stuff going on here. I actually have to tilt my head to see it. I don't know if I will go that much. It's kind of. Don't be afraid to go a bit darker, actually. That's probably what I would do. This one is so bright. Cool. Highlight. It's a bit hard to edit this one because you're all over the place. It's fog. You guys are fogomaniacs. Fogomaniacs? Yeah, we're gonna call you fogomaniacs. So you can make it a bit more even. You can see when the minute you put out the information, it starts looking more cinematic. I don't know if you can see that. And then obviously you will tweak it a bit more as well. I might even go as far as cut down the overly cartoonish. The thing people have with the cartoonish style is they always overdo it because we're so used to it. But don't be afraid to tone it down a little. It actually makes things a bit more realistic. Can you see that? Do you see that? Tell me. I want to know. I want to know your opinion. Mm. Early game, I think the campfire looks right to me. You would know better if you went to my course. Because in my course, I actually teach you. I teach you, man. All of it. Where is it? There. Candle principle. It teaches you the actual range and values of a campfire and how far it actually goes when it's dark. Yes, that's right. I cover all of this. I got you guys. Life is so easy. But you see this one? See the difference? It suddenly looks like a Disney slash Marvel slash something because it's toned down a little bit. Just a little bit. It's not too much. Just a little bit. Make sense? Yes? Okay? No? Okay. He agrees. What matters is Pablo agrees. Also, you say you're a 3D lighting artist. Pick one. If I'm looking for lighting artists for my work, which I obviously do sometimes, I'm not gonna talk to you if it says 3D, because then it tells me, like I told someone else earlier today, it means you're not serious. And I want people who are serious. Ooh, I remember this one. I've given you feedback on this already. My issue here is just composition more than anything. It's like there's a door here, there's a light there, and then there's stairs here, and then there's a little bit light here, and then the door is open and there's light inside, and there's something going. Is that a chair? Yeah, it's a chair. I would definitely work with the lighting and the composition here because readability, guys, readability. Okay, very important. You guys need readability. Also, what's up with the light? Why? Why? I don't know who guys taught everyone that you need to have everything pitch black to have horror. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna teach you guys. I need to make a new tutorial course. I really do. Everyone is making everything dark, thinking that's how it makes things spooky. No, it's color, 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 value, color, value, color, value. Okay, okay. Also, when you have this much strong light, it will make logical. I'm not just talking about logic. Logic. You know, it would make sense that the light is bouncing a little bit, right? Wouldn't it? You have fog everywhere, and as I told, if you have fog, it captures the light, right? Just when it rains, it goes into the raindrop and it just spreads out. It's the same with the fog. It's gonna go into it and it's gonna illuminate the room. So if the fact that you have a lot of fog, which is why I don't like too much fog, and you can see it in this 2D image. I'm not even in your engine. I can just do this and I can see all your fog. And what does that mean? It means your image has a lot of fog. And I didn't even do anything except just reveal the actual value of your image, which is pretty underexposed. Is it overexposed? Underexposed. Never remember that. But I can also do the exposure. And I can do the same. So that normally means that there's a lot of work we can do with the image, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just compositionally wise. First of all, you have this thing in the middle, you have the things on the left, you have the things in the back, you have a strong light in the middle, and you have a strong light on the right. So there's a lot of room of improvement. We want to be careful with these fogs everywhere. Try and light without fog, and try and light without making everything super dark. It's a very good practice, everyone. You're gonna learn a lot if you can master that. So don't be afraid of that. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying that there's a many different approach to doing this. I like this one. Looks cool. This would not happen though. See this lantern? That would not be on whatsoever. Or the candles, they would not be on. There's no reason to have candles on during daytime, and these lanterns wouldn't be bright. I said that earlier in the stream as well, and I teach that here as well in my course. That the brighter the daylight, the less likely the local lights will be visible. That's kind of the simple explanation. Bit too bright. Remember your composition when you place things around. It's very important. Don't want to overdo it. Sometimes having less is okay. I like that these are off. That's good. I would have preferred this one is off too. But yeah, it's cool, man. You guys are super good at the stuff you guys do, obviously. I mean, I don't even remember how to model anymore, to be fair. Quite jealous of all of you. Also, all of you guys really should put in your references, because if you're doing stuff from, it's much easier to give you a feedback and for other people to judge you if you have actual references. Does that make sense? Zoot coffee coaches, you can send in your portfolio if you want to, but I've already been doing this for 2 hours, so be aware my level of feedback and the quality of the feedback has dropped drastically by now, which Pablo probably has noticed as well. So one thing I've noticed with all of you, you guys are missing a lot of references when you're trying to do some real stuff, and it's kind of important to add some references. And if you haven't followed me, I don't actually want other stuff to pop up. Um, First of all, night, you can see most of the things, right? Don't have it pitch black like you do. First rule, first point to prove, in case you were wondering if I do it. Second point, it's the same here. At this night, there's another night here. It's still dark. It's obvious it's dark. If you don't agree, please tell me, because that means I need to do a better job, obviously. I did this one. I might do this one again with the MetaHumans, but yeah, you can see a reference and you see the lighting. You see how accurate it is to the point of all the specs on the side, the cheeks, the forehead. Okay, this is the level of detail I'm talking about. This is the level of quality I'm trying to teach you guys. This is quite important. Even the color you can see is almost identical. At this stage, since it's 2 years old, I can see that I should have gone for more teal, right? And this is what I was said. This is what I would say during a job interview. If someone looks at it like, "What would you change?" The color would be one of my first choices. It's very clear at this. 2 years later, I can see it even more clearly that I didn't pick the exact same color. So that's like a thing I would do differently here. But yeah, always have a reference so people can make that judgment and make a big one if you need to. Right? Make sense? So please try and start doing that. It's the same with this one as well. I have two versions. This is the reference from Alien Isolation, and this is my version of it. And then this is the community version. This is what the community voted on at the time. But I think it's shit. And one day I went, fuck it. I like my own version. I'm gonna put that up. And all the interviews I've had, they agree with it. So obviously I made the right choice. I'm happy with that. Here again, dark. It's not super black and dark. It still has the contrast. You see that? Does that make sense? Any of this related to actually everything we're going through? Yeah, did I just search using my link for you? That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, come on. Why it happened? Oh, this is weird. Why can't I go back? That's so stupid. All right. Any comments? Any comments? Zoot Coffee, you can send your comment. You can send your portfolio in the Discord chat, in the public. I like this. It has potential. But I don't know if this would be on actually if it was no one on it. But I see your point. I would probably have turned this top one off, and I would have probably dragged this one even further if I wanted it like this. And then I would have turned off the red light. And then I would have moonlight coming in from the left side down like this, kind of illuminating the bike a bit more, because right now your focal point is this little area here. Okay, that's what's going on here. Okay, let's keep going. Where is it? Dude, I'm so tired. I can't even see the stuff. Do I have to refresh? That's the thing. This is this one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So what I would have probably done, I really need to learn some new hotkeys for these live sessions. I normally do it a bit quietly. So I suppose what would have been cool for this one actually is a bit, just a bit of. Let's do another layer just in case. Just like kind of like a moonlight coming in. Making this one a little bit brighter. I'm gonna be very lazy, so bear with me. Kind of like that, not like that, but does that work? Barely. Let's do this. Right, so I would have some moonlight kind of coming in there, and because right now this one is the focal point. This area is your focal point, right? This area. That's not good. There's no point to have this one as a focal area. So that's what I'm saying. Is you wanted to do something with that, you would have to do that differently to increase your focal point. So I would probably push this one, and I would have removed the top light probably. Maybe I would have made this. Maybe I would have made this focal point. Not sure. Or I would have made the bike. Probably the bike, or this. And if I did, I would be paying a lot of attention to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So probably, if maybe there was some blue light coming in here from the side. Okay, I would have to start thinking about the color palette a bit, but it's a very flat image. You have no depth, obviously, in this case. So these are the things I would think a little bit about. Okay, makes sense. It's a cool piece. I mean, they're all cool stuff, guys, for sure. Makes sense? Does it make sense? Great. I'm so happy. I'm useful. It helps my imposter syndrome. Also, do you want me to tell you what to remove? Too late. I'll take the liberty. It's the king of lighting, but no. No. There's a poster, so no. Don't care. What's this on top? Smoke? Ah. No. 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 You fog. Is that your reference? Yours is too bright. Here's the opposite problem. You made it too bright. This is white. This is not blue. You're blue, bro. Just show me your stuff. I'll help you. So I don't know what you see when you see the references. This is what I'm training students for, by the way. You need to see the details. This one is super dim. This is super bright, and you put it right by the entrance. So obviously, if you're gonna follow this reference, you did already a very good job by all means. But you would have put this one on the left side there, right? So this would have gone there, based on the reference. That would have been a bit dimmer, right? Because there's something else lighting it, and this one would be warmer. So would be warm, warmer. So this would be over there. The fog will be less. So what does it mean? It's going to be less. Means it wouldn't go this far. It's also not blue. Not blue. No, no, no. No blue. Also doesn't spread as far, so you wouldn't have it all the way down there. There will be no fog there. The ball doesn't actually have any blue light coming to it, but it coming in from there, and whatever you're doing to make it pop out, it's actually warm light, and it's very subtle. So this one would be different as well. Okay. Also on the top here, there's a rim light here. See that? That's the light, whatever light that is. So here there would be, you should have added some light here as well to kind of add the details. Okay. And also the ground, you can see it's more even. Here you have a hotspot here, which is a no-no according to your reference again. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. The light actually spreads out like this. And it's very soft. Okay? Make sense? I don't know if you guys see that. It's very different. It's not, again, you did a good job by all means. I'm not saying you didn't do a good job, bro. You all are doing a good job. I'm just telling how you take it to step, another step, another level. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking for help if you didn't trust me, right? Good. Cool, man. I'm happy, man. Thank you guys also so far for being, available. If that was useful, you should head over to courses.lightingbot.com and consider some of the courses and mentorship. You'll be able to learn all of these things: fundamental of lighting, incorrect materials, exposure, EV, how to use volumetrics, how to deal with light bidding, how to do post-process grading, emissive, how to do fill light and extra lighting, different times of day, how you do it differently for each day using EV, how to go away from the EV and technical lighting to do artistic lighting, understanding curves, analyzing painting, how it affects your art and lighting, how to train your eye and how to learn from painting, candle principle, Purkinje effect, game optimization, the danger of fog that a lot of people don't understand, and lots more. Again, we have had people go through the course and get work. We have some testimonial you can check. Little bit about myself, my co-author Sander, who has been going through the content and improving the content as well. He's a technical lighting artist, so more technical than myself. And you can check all the content that's being added on a regular basis, fundamental stuff, advanced stuff, technical stuff, and we're still adding new content because when students join, they have an ability to ask for some learning. Basically, you can also upgrade to monthly mentorship. You get some extra stuff for discount price, and you have me and other mentors. If you upgrade to 5 months, you can have an opportunity to get some career roadmaps or different offers. If you want a very specific offer, just talk to me and I'll schedule something specific for you as well. Okay, a great opportunity to learn.